A footy finals celebration took a disturbing turn when a Brisbane Lions fan waved his scarf in front of a passing woman. She reacted by lashing out, and his response sent her crashing to the ground.
Disgusting. I think it's vile. I think awful. Like, I don't understand how someone thinks that's like a okay reaction to have.
It's disgusting to see.
And just like went to like push him away, to just be like, leave me alone sort of thing. And then he punched me.
She waved the flag, then punched him, and he responded in self-defense. It's amusing how she thinks her reaction was perfectly acceptable, but when he does the same thing in defense, it's suddenly not okay. Additionally, she tried to claim she only pushed him.
I heard you didn't get Playgirl chicken.
We don't. Right here.
Seriously, why do 90% of y'all 40-year-olds look so good?
So funny.
I'm not talking about you.
Hey, are you girls lost?
No.
Why are you outside the kitchen?
Name, age, and where you from?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I'm Shelly. A lady never tells her age, but I will say I'm 39, but I don't look a typical 39, so I'm proud of that.
Shelly.
Yeah.
You look 39. It's okay, though.
This is what you like with. This is me right here. This is me all day, every day.
What's going through your head?
Biz.
What do you do for it?
I'm a stand-up comedian.
If companies can pay women less, why don't they hire all women? Well, that's a whole nother story.
Would question a lot of men out there, quite frankly.
Tracy, I
The
can't
reason women live longer, Mark, let me tell you, is because we are stronger and we are happier at the end of the day than most men. And that is factual, and you know it.
When men are married to women who scream like you, they just want to die sooner.
Do girls put guys in the friend zone?
Because we don't like them, they're too nice.
What's wrong with being nice?
We like toxic.
What type of toxic?
Don't reply.
I'm not sorry for what I'm about to do.
What are you doing?
Rejected.
If a guy gives you an engagement ring and he calls out the engagement, should you give the ring back?
No, hell no.
One thing I'm sick of having to explain is why I have 8 baby daddies. So, guys, just don't approach anymore.
Can someone just date me already so I have someone that can join me at my family's beach condo? No?
Men are giving up on dating, and one of the reasons why is because of women's expectations.
Okay. Is it that men just don't want to commit anymore? I was reading an article on that the other day. It's like the new norm, like it's okay for men not to want to commit anymore like they used to, or is it that they have too many options now with all these dating sites and, you know, women willing to be in open relationships? But what I know for me is that I really don't know if I'll ever meet someone that truly wants what I want, and it's sad.
Notice how she emphasized it's all about what she wants without considering what the man might want. She seems to believe men exist solely to take care of her and fulfill her needs, while she doesn't have to give anything in return. For her, commitment to men means sacrifice, but commitment to women like this seems to mean access to his money and attention. Then they wonder why men are reluctant to date anymore.
Today was giving bare minimum. Good morning, good morning. And then I'm trying to get an emoji because that's yeah.
Why?
How are they feeling? I called him. He doesn't pick up. I say, call me. He goes, hold up, baby girl, talking to my man, just telling me something. I'm like, okay. 11:58 yearbook, 1:38. Still calling combo. I didn't want to start. Sales doesn't call you back. Sales doesn't call you back. Okay. So then I call me. Call me. Well, you never call me back so annoying. 2:44 when you got at 8:20. I legit still called me. You not back. What are you doing? What am I doing? Nothing. You're not responding. No. It's done. No, let's respond something mean.
What kind of world do we live in? We're a normal, regular girl. We're not fine. Just a regular guy out here today. Because these guys don't want a real woman. They want a fantasy. They want to live in this fake fantasy world. They would rather jack off to some screen, to some robot, rather than actually deal with a real human being and what comes with it.
Men no longer want to deal with you because they've realized that the relationships they enter often have a net negative impact on their lives, rather than a positive one. When dating and marriage become risk-filled burdens, it's no surprise that more and more men are choosing to avoid them altogether.
How much do you think a guy should spend on an engagement?
I think 10 times their salary.
I have a feeling that this girl has no idea what a salary actually is. Like, no man is gonna go into debt for a woman that's $3.99 a month on OAP.
Once you never told your ex.
We both cheated on each other.
You each think you don't know, but you each know?
Exactly. You got it. It's okay. It's toxic, but it's okay.
What's one thing you lied about your ex? Something that he never knew.
A friend.
Oh, word.
Okay, one time I lied to my ex about a sugar daddy type situation, and I wrote it down in my journal, and I left my journal at his house, and then he was like, he read my journal, and then he was like, what? And I was like,
I wasn't here this summer, but this is the fourth time that I've had a guy ask me out on a date to go on. Do I look like a dog to you? Like, be so serious. I can't stand when people don't put effort into things.
Men don't trust you when women repeatedly come up, which is why you get coffee dates and walks. Once more, they will take advantage of random males in exchange for cash and free meals, so you can't complain about men taking steps to prevent being taken advantage.
That's my nigga. How y'all know each other? Well, I just came over here.
Women do not want your protection.
Oh, really? I do love it when one person speaks for an entire population.
That is contingent on you continuing to oppress us.
How exactly are women oppressed in the Western world? I have yet to hear one reasonable, logical answer to that. I've been asking it for a long time, but yet I haven't heard a single thing that would answer that question.
You should never use protecting us as an excuse to further the patriarchy.
The only patriarchy that exists in the Western world is in that of a talking point.
We have declined your protection. We do not need it. We are not so.
Then stop acting like this.
We have agency. We choose freedom. And if you think that women should be oppressed because they need your protection, you win the Darwin Award.
I love it when some misuse phrases so eloquently.
It is the foundation of the free Western world to choose freedom over safety. Give me liberty or give me...
It's just my opinion, but those individuals who keep arguing that women in the Western world are oppressed don't actually know what oppression looks like.
Anybody who chooses safety over freedom deserves neither. That's Ben Franklin. We choose freedom. Leave us alone.
I honestly don't think that a lot of the women out there that try to push these narratives are really ready for the conversation of what exactly would they do if men actually did decide to leave them alone.
If you enjoyed this video, I promise you'll love the next one. I'll see you there.